Are you ready to find out about Clark County's best kept secret? One of the hottest areas that no one knows about? Well, that happens to be a little area to the northeast of Vancouver called Hockinson. Hi, I'm Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass, and I'm your local tour guide to everything Southwest Washington, Clark County, and Vancouver, Washington areas. So you're here because you heard whispers of a fabulous city and you want the inside scoop on it. Well, Hockinson is just that place, located 15 miles northeast of downtown Vancouver. But you might not find it on a map because it isn't officially a city. It's a census-designated place. And you're like, hey, Cass, what's a census-designated place? Well, it's a concentration of population defined by the United States Census Bureau for statistical purposes only. So none of the houses in Hockinson have that name as an address. Most of them are either listed as Brush Prairie, Battleground, or Vancouver. Hockinson might not officially be a city, but as of 2020, it does have just over 6,100 residents located over a 14-mile area. It also has its own school district with an elementary, middle, and high school, along with a small little city center of one intersection that revolves around the Hockinson Market, Hockinson Auto Works, and the Clover Lane Mercantile and Events Center, along with a few other small businesses here and there, and a gas station. But why do people love Hockinson? Well, one reason could be because of the houses. Many of the homes in Hockinson are absolutely breathtaking and located in one of three places. Either this teeny little corner of Vancouver that has lots of new build and a neighborhood city feel, or the sprawling fields of the Hockinson Flats, or quite possibly the wooded sanctuary of the Hockinson Hills. Not only are their homes beautiful, but most of them are located on acreage, anywhere from an acre on up. But it is very common to see homes on 5-acre plots. And when driving down the roads around Hockinson, you'll see many signs for things like you pick berries, you cut Christmas trees, eggs for sale, flower stands, or even local organic meat for sale. People like this love this area because it allows them to have some space for, say, a garden or animals, and allows them to feel like they're still part of the community, or you can just be completely buried in the woods, whatever your preference is. Another reason many people love living in Hockinson is because you can live rurally, but still be close to all the amenities that Vancouver has to offer. So you're looking for like a full-size grocery store like Fred Meyer? Well, most places in Hockinson are no more than 15 minutes away from it. Same with Walmart. If you want a Target, however, you're gonna have to drive a tiny bit farther, maybe 20-25 minutes. But overall, the amenities are not that far away. People also love living in Hockinson because of the school district. With the area being so small, the class sizes at the schools are also relatively small. And if you pair that with the fact that the homes and the lots are larger, making the area much more desirable to a more affluent group of residents. They are willing to approve higher school bonds to have nice schools and higher paid educators. But that can't be all. Personally, I think people love living in Hockinson just because the area is so absolutely stunning. From the beautiful flats full of fields and farmland and animals, to the wooded hillsides with stunning territorial views. There are plenty of space for one to find exactly what you're looking for here in Hockinson. So now that we've talked a little bit about the area of Hockinson, let's jump in the car and take you on a tour of 3 homes in 3 different areas so you can have an idea of what you can get in Hockinson. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, welcome. We are out today touring homes in the Hockinson neighborhood of Vancouver Brush Prairie, and we're touring homes today for $599,000 up to $1.625 million. And let me tell you, we just arrived at our first house. It is behind me right here. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, just over 2,000 square foot, and it was built in 2021. And they are asking $599,000 for this home. Things I love. Number 1, you are in town. There's not a lot of in town when it comes to Hockinson, and you are in town here. Number 2, you got a large corner lot, absolutely beautiful. And so you have more yard than most people. Other things I like about this house, on the inside when you walk in, there's premium vinyl plank floors throughout the main level and lots of just open space, white paint to make it nice, light, and bright. When you go upstairs, you got your bedrooms, And the owner's suite is huge just for you and has a view of Mount Hood. So now that we've talked a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else is available in this area. Welcome. We have just arrived at our second house. We are touring houses in Hockinson today from $599,000 up to $1.625 million. And this is our second one. We're in the country, so there is a gate, but this is the second one. It is a 3-bed, 2-bath, just over 1,300 square feet, built in 1910, and they're asking $799,000 for it. Things I love. Yes, it was built in 1910. It is a farmhouse original to the area, and it has been completely remodeled inside, outside, fresh paint, new floors, new cabinets. It's beautiful. This property also comes with solar, which is pretty cool. You can see it here on the far side of the roof. But the things I really love about this property is the fact that you have 2 additional living opportunities on the property. One being this building right here. It is completely gutted on the inside and ready for you to make it your own. And then there is another manufactured property right here that you could just put a stove in, and mom, dad, whoever you need to can move into that area too. It's very nice out here on the Hockinson Flats that you are able to have multiple dwelling units and house multiple generations of family. The other thing I love about this property is the huge barn right there, so you're ready for your animals. So now that we've talked a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else you can get around here. Hi, welcome back. Today we are touring homes in Hockinson, Washington from $599,000 up to $1.625 million. We are up in the Hockinson Hills for our third home of the day, and it is right here on 2.5 acres. This one is absolutely beautiful. It is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 3,000 square feet. It was built in 2023, so brand new build. And again, they're asking $1.625 million. It is worth every penny. This is such a beautiful home and very common here in the Hockinson area. It is one of those modern farmhouses, and the curb appeal, beautiful. When you walk in that front door, it is open to all the rooms. You've got engineered hardwood floors throughout, high ceilings. In the living room, there's just this gorgeous fireplace with built-ins on both sides. One of my favorite things in the kitchen has to be the 6-burner propane stove. And when you go into the owner's suite, it's just big, light, bright, huge windows, lots of light coming in so you can feel a lot of nature. And then the marble shower and the soaker tub in the owner's suite bathroom, absolutely beautiful. But one of my favorite things happens to be the covered patio out back. And I can just see myself sitting out there in the evenings, drinking a glass of wine and taking in the sunset over the beautiful countryside. So now that we've talked a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the country here so you can see what else is available for you. Well, there you go. We've talked about Hockinson. I showed you 3 beautiful homes. The first one being in the neighborhood at the edge of Vancouver, which is still Hockinson. The one that is in the Hockinson Flats and is a really old farmhouse. And then the beautiful new build located up in the Hockinson Hills. There's so many different choices here, and it is so beautiful regardless of where you choose to live. It is an amazing place, and I totally understand why so many people choose to live here, including myself. So if you have more questions about Hockinson, Washington, or Clark County, Southwest Washington, Vancouver areas, please reach out to me. Let's either chat on the phone or even get a Zoom set up, because I want to share with you absolutely everything that I know about this area and why I love living here before you decide to make your move. And I get calls, texts, emails from people just like you every single day who are looking to make this move. So jumping on a Zoom, chatting about the area, regardless if you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, I want to make it as smooth as possible for you. So please reach out. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. I'm a farmer with a little real estate problem, and I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. I hope you found this video informational, and until I see you again, bye.